Rashford on the turn against Rudiger, does brilliantly. Still Marcus Rashford on that left foot, goes for goal and bamboozles Kepa. Mason Greenwood did so well there. Now it's Sancho's time to shine and Jadon Sancho scores. So it's finally time, our very first final of this series as Manchester United take on Liverpool in the Carabao Cup final. A chance to win some silverware, and I'm hoping we can get it done against the champions of Europe. So, welcome back again to another episode of the Manchester United Career Mode series. This is episode number 12. Of course, we've got the big game against Liverpool in this episode, the Carabao Cup final. Now, I know it's not the most prestigious of tournaments, but when it's Liverpool involved in the final, of course you want to win. We've also got some Premier League as well as some Europa League action. If we can knock out Basel, we'll be finding out who we'll be up against in the round of 16. So if you guys are enjoying the Manchester United Career Mode series so far, let's keep up the support. 2,500 likes again would be superb. And if you are new around here, subscribe for more FIFA 20 Career Mode content. Time for a press conference, and if you guys want to see your questions being answered, make sure to drop them down in the comment section below. First one of the day. Jadon Sancho isn't getting involved enough. Maybe change his instructions for him to get involved more. And you are right, we really haven't seen much from Sancho in this series, which is disappointing considering how good he is and considering for, how much we bought him for. So, I'm going to be moving his instructions around and we're going to be putting him on free roam. Hopefully that will have him, moving left and right, swapping positions with maybe Martial or maybe even Bruno Fernandes, and that way he could have a bigger impact. So let's hope for that. I really want to see Sancho shine in this series. Next question, train Lewis Davies a bit more because his potential is amazing and soon he will or can play at your B team. So for those who don't know who Lewis Davies is, he's one of our youth academy prospects. The 18-year-old has got a decent potential, 63 rated, and yes, my plan now is to give him more training sessions. So far, I've been training him like once a week, but I think we should now start training him at least like twice every single week because I feel like this guy actually has talent. Now his potential is in the highest, like it's not in the high 90s or anything, but I think he could be a really good player for the club at some point, and I definitely want to start training him more. Plus, we need to complete one of our objectives, so very soon we're going to have to promote Lewis Davies and start playing him more often. Next question, you should play Ighalo more often. He's been great in real life and his loan expires at the end of this season. So the reason I don't play him is, well, it's simple actually. Mason Greenwood, he's been growing at a ridiculous rate. He's already 76 rated, and whenever I don't want to play either Martial or Rashford up top, it just makes sense to give Mason Greenwood a chance and let him shine. He's provided 8 goals and 7 assists this season and he continues to dominate for us. On the other hand, Ighalo's been decent whenever called upon, but it just doesn't make sense playing him when he's 30. He's just on loan here at Man United. We used him at the start. He was good for us for a few games, but right now we've got better opportunities to give to other players. And it just makes sense to do that, and that's why I don't think I'm going to be using Ighalo that often going forwards. With that, we've wrapped up today's press conference. Let's move on. Alright, so I kinda messed up the Player of the Episode award voting. Instead of including Marquinhos and Bruno Fernandes, I included Marquinhos and Rashford. And you know what? Funnily enough, Rashford still won the vote, which I just don't understand. But since Rashford wasn't actually nominated, I'm gonna give this one to Marquinhos. So, the defender we signed a few episodes ago, he's been incredible for us, keeping clean sheets in like pretty much every game, and that's why he's been given the Player of the Episode award. I definitely want to start the episode off by sending Oliver Madsen, one of our scouts, to Portugal. I did see a few comments asking me to send the scout to Portugal, maybe looking for the next Cristiano Ronaldo. So let's search for technically gifted and hopefully we can, maybe find the next Ronaldo soon. Imagine that, guys. That'd be insane. Quick look at our season goals. We kind of need to start stepping things up, especially with Dan James. He's only on 4 assists. Also, Rashford and Bruno are balling out so far. Let's just hope they can keep scoring and assisting. We need to get those objectives done as soon as possible. Remember, there is going to be some sort of a forfeit if we can't complete at least 4 out of these 6 objectives. The cup final against Liverpool is going to be the final game of the episode. Until then, we've got Premier League action to focus on. So, right now we've got a game in hand over the likes of Spurs. It's against Watford at home, a game where we should be able to win. So, let's get right into it. Also, look at this. Rashford at the moment is the top scorer in the Premier League. I'm hoping he can keep that spot with himself. 19 goals in 24 games. one more than Kane and of course Mane. Let's hope he can keep scoring. Going with a strong team for this one. Rashford, Bruno, Martial, McTominay, all of them start. Midweek we've got a Europa League game, so in that one we'll definitely, switch the team up. But for this game in the Premier League, we're going with a strong lineup. Sancho playing with the new free roam instruction. I'm hoping he can really step up in this game. We've got Marquinhos, Maguire, who've been in great form. Let's go out there and pick up the 3 points. Here we go now. Marcus Rashford and Anthony Martial linking up really well. Cut back to Bruno Fernandes. What a chance for the Portuguese international to get on the score sheet. And it's a lovely finish from Bruno. Bruno Magnifico as he scores a lovely goal for Manchester United from outside the box as well. This is probably his best goal in a Man United shirt for us. I mean, it was a perfect finish. Right foot curls it past the goalkeeper. And I think a few defenders as well. It was brilliantly done by Bruno Fernandes. And with that, we've taken the lead against Watford. Deulofeu on the attack, looks for Capu, still Capu now. Marquinhos got a good block in, but Watford playing some good football now, looking to get back into this game. Deulofeu shoots again. What a save from David De Gea. Lately I've seen him make so many incredible saves for us, man. He's actually insane. I mean, he had a phase where he was like letting goals in left, right and centre, but now he's been really good in goal. Corner looking dangerous. Oh, that's brilliant play. That probably deserved a goal. McTominay got a block to it, and I think it's gone out for a goal kick. Oh, this is not good. This is not good at all. A few deflections. Marquinhos' block was absolutely crucial there, as I think it came off the post after that. We got really lucky. Watford are growing into this game. We've got to be careful, man. Doucouré does really well. Looks for Etienne Capoue. Big chance now for Doucouré. Ball played inside and it's beautiful football. Fair play to Watford. They actually deserve this goal. They've created so many chances against us. Ever since we scored that beautiful goal with Bruno, it's been literally everything Watford, and they've taken their chance, and it's probably the worst possible time to concede, as it's 1-1 just before the halftime whistle. We actually might have a chance here just before the halftime whistle, as it's Bruno on the turn, goes for goal and scores. Wow, I kind of feel Watford have been hard done by, because it's the 50th minute of the game. The ref only added a couple of minutes. Well, I don't know what to say, but I'll take it, man. Bruno Fernandes coming up clutch. Sancho providing the assist. So I guess putting him on freedom is working. A lovely finish yet again from Bruno, who lately, man, has been scoring so many goals for us. Let's hope we can keep this up. Oh, Deulofeu's trying to turn me there, but Marquinhos is there. Right place, right time. A strong challenge from him, but the attack still goes on. Pogba does good defensive work, but again, Watford being really persistent on their attacks, but Bruno tracking back and doing defensive work. They've actually put up a real challenge here against us. Credit to Watford. We've got Rashford now on the attack there with a fake shot to try and open up some space, and that's the pace of Marcus Rashford. Looking really good, goes for goal, but this one's above the crossbar. A really good run though from him. Sancho looking at Bruno. I now see Anthony Martial. Now it's Sancho again. Looks for Marcus Rashford. This is much better from United. Lucas Digne down the other side. What can Lucas do? Looks to bring it back inside. Sees Bruno, who's on a hat-trick at the moment. Still Bruno, inside to Lucas Digne. Brilliant football. He really should have scored that. The former Everton player, man, has been getting into really good positions for us lately. I'm actually enjoying using him as like an aggressive fullback. Still Bruno opening up some space. Bruno on a hat-trick, but why did I go for the finesse shot, man? That was a situation where I needed to just go for the power shot. I'm not too keen on this. Watford might have a chance here late at the death. Ball comes in. Harry Maguire with a crucial header there to win it. But the attack might still be on for Watford. I don't want to be conceding a late goal here. Bruno with a sliding challenge, but they still have the ball. I'm just going to go for another sliding one. It's not really working. I don't know what to do here. Still Watford on the attack. This might be dangerous. Harry Maguire with a strong challenge there. Brilliantly done. And that's full time. We really had to work hard for this result, but ultimately Manchester United come out on top yet again in the Premier League. A 2-1 win against Watford. So as I said, I'm going to start giving Lewis Davies a couple of training sessions every week. I feel like that is the right thing to do. We want him to get better and better, because soon he might be playing in a Man United shirt. Have a look at this, guys. We actually have a 7-point gap over Chelsea at the moment, which is incredible. 3 points over Spurs as well. We're in a very good spot right now for top 4 in, of course, the Premier League. So let's just keep going at it. Can we just talk about Bruno Fernandes and how good he's been for us? I mean, honestly, he's scoring some absolute screamers for us. Assists as well. I mean, the guy is genuinely incredible in this game. He's continuing to grow in his overall. Already 87 rated. I mean, I'm just thinking, how good can this guy get? He's only 25. He's nearing his prime. I'm so glad we've got Bruno Fernandes in the team, and I'm glad now he's scoring as well. Now time for some Europa League action. The round of 32 as Manchester United take on Basel. The first leg away in Switzerland, we got the 1-0 win, so I'm pretty confident for the second leg. And since we've got a cup final of the weekend, I'm definitely going to try and switch up the squad. So, Man United versus Basel, and this is how I've got our team set up. Completely different 11. We've changed on pretty much every position. Ighalo gets a start. I know I was talking about him potentially not getting opportunities, but here he gets a chance in the Europa League to play at Old Trafford. Greenwood starts, Grealish, Dan James, Aouar all in the team. It's going to be tough playing with the second team against a team like Basel, but I feel like we've got enough quality to get past them, and also we've got a 1-0 advantage from the first leg. Let's knock them out. We really have to be careful for this one because if I'm being honest, 1-0 isn't that good of a cushion, but Mason Greenwood could be scoring here in the Europa League. Well, 2-0 is a good cushion on aggregate. Mason Greenwood scoring in a knockout Europa League game. You'll love to see it. The Englishman, the 19-year-old, is showing why he's one of the best prospects in the world, and very soon he's going to be one of our most important players in the team. He brings it inside on his left foot, slots it home, 1-0, and we are so close to making it past the next round in the Europa League. Oh, Dan James. Oh, that's brilliantly done by Dan James. Cut back inside. It's lovely work, and Ighalo gets himself a goal. We are destroying Basel here. And also, Dan James deserves a ton of credit for that because he literally weaved in and out of 3 players. And then the awareness to lay it off to Ighalo was just superb. Like the dribbling here with Dan James was fantastic. He picks up an assist, which is huge for our objectives. And we make it 2-0 against Basel, 3-0 on aggregate. Oh, here's Ighalo now. What a pass from Jack Grealish. Still Ighalo. Sees Aouar in a good spot. The control is lovely. Should be another goal. No, the keeper made a save. For a moment, I thought that was going in the back of the net, but oh well. Looks for Mason Greenwood now. Another chance for the youngster to score. He kind of made a mistake there. Was trying to bring it inside, but didn't really work. Cross comes in, and it's a good one by. Struggling to defend, but what a save from Dean Henderson. We recently talked about a potential Save of the Season award for the end of the series or the end of the season. That's potentially a contender for it. I mean, it was a fantastic save there from, of course, my guy Dean Henderson. Looks for Dan James. Chance for him to maybe pick up another assist, which will be nice for our objectives. Cut back to Grealish. Lovely. Should be a goal, and it is a goal. 2 assists for Dan James in this one. Jack Grealish gets himself a goal. And in the 90th minute, we seal qualification to the round of 16 of the Europa League. Who else but Jack Grealish has had a solid game, you know, controlling the midfield. I really enjoy using him. If not for Bruno Fernandes being in the form of his life, Jack Grealish would definitely be getting more opportunities. A lovely pass from Dan James and a beautiful finish from Grealish. And that's full time. We're through to the round of 16 of the Europa League. We've made light work of Basel. 4-0 on aggregate over 2 legs. Let's keep pushing. Winning the Europa League is definitely one of my goals this season. The draw for the round of 16 of the Europa League has been made. Let's find out the team we're up against. And well, it's gonna be Arsenal. Wow. 2 clubs that have seen an incredible decline over the last 10 years. I mean, these 2 clubs, if you look at it, were in the Champions League 10 years ago, facing each other and all, and well, now they're in the Europa League. So, Man United versus Arsenal, round of 16. First leg's gonna be at the Emirates, and second leg, of course, at Old Trafford, which does work in our favor. This is certainly going to be an exciting game against the English side. So guys, this is a bit frustrating because Lewis Davies' potential has dropped down to 81 to 87, which means he's not really that good in game. Like, usually I promote youngsters whose potential is between 88 to 94, but in this case, 81 to 87 is a bit underwhelming, I would say. I mean, through dynamic potential system, he'll probably maybe get to like a higher rating than that, but I'm not too sure. Do we keep Lewis Davies or we continue to, you know, hunt for better youth players? I'm confused, man. What do we do in this situation? Do we just let go of Lewis Davies, or we trust in him and hope that he improves? This is a tough situation. I need your guys' input, man. Drop in your comments and let me know. For now though, it's time for the big one. A chance to win a trophy, our first cup final, and it's against Liverpool of all teams, at Wembley. Manchester United versus Liverpool, the age-old rivalry. And now it's time to face them in a final. Imagine if we can beat Liverpool in a cup final, that'd be incredible. So let's try and make it happen. Time to head into the big one. Liverpool versus Manchester United. Our first game at the Wembley Stadium, if I'm not wrong, in this series. Hopefully the first of many. And this is how I've got the team set up. Rashford starts up top. And by the way, he's gone up to an 85 overall, which is great to see. Bruno starts as well. Martial in the lineup. Sancho starts. Pogba, McTominay in that midfield. In games like this, Scott McTominay dominates, so I want him in the team. We've got Lucas Digne, Maguire, Marquinhos and Wan-Bissaka starting. David De Gea in goal. I'm basically going full strength. We're taking this cup final extremely seriously. Let's make it count. So far, we've played Liverpool twice in this series. We lost once. I think we lost at Old Trafford and we beat them at Anfield. So it's 1-1 so far, our record against them. Can we come out on top against them in, of course, the final? Hopefully. They've gone for the full-strength lineup as well. Mo Salah, Firmino, Mane all start. Wijnaldum, Van Dijk, of course, at the back. Dejan Lovren, maybe a player we can target. They've got Trent as well, Robertson, Alisson in goal. This is going to be tough. Sancho looks at Rashford now, and this is a proper chance for us. Early on in the game, Rashford goes for the chip shot. Has he actually scored? Oh my goodness. Within 4 minutes, Marcus Rashford opens the scoring. Manchester United take the lead against Liverpool in the Carabao Cup final. What a moment in the series. Rashford with an audacious chip shot. Sancho providing the assist. And it's our number 10 who scored a wonderful goal in the cup final. I mean, an early goal is always crucial in a game like this, and we've got that. Let's build from this now. Alisson had no chance of keeping that one out. It was an audacious attempt from Rashford, and he actually pulled that off. Marquinhos now making a run from deep. We know he's good on the ball. Can he pick out a pass though? Looks for Anthony Martial. Actually has a chance here to score, but Alisson makes a very good save. Marquinhos building from the back, making deep runs as well. I mean, he's doing everything we've asked from him. Harry Maguire sees Anthony Martial. Oh, the turn was lovely from him. Gets past Virgil van Dijk. Still a chance if Martial goes for goal. On the rebound, we've actually scored. What's going on here? Liverpool 2-0 down as Sancho scores yet again. Manchester United lead 2-0 against Liverpool in the Carabao Cup final. Under 20 minutes. Am I seeing things, or is this correct? Honestly, Virgil van Dijk getting completely bamboozled there by Martial. And then on the rebound, Sancho, right place, right time. We've got a 2-0 advantage in the cup final. We might actually be getting one over our rivals Liverpool by winning this cup. Let's keep pushing, man. I think we've got a real opportunity to win a trophy. Oh, here's Roberto Firmino. Inside to Naby Keita. Big chance for Liverpool, and they needed that because 2-0 down already. They've got to try and get back in the game as soon as possible. Naby Keita almost scored. But we've got David De Gea. Another incredible save from the Spaniard. Oh, Roberto Firmino gets the loose ball there. I did not expect a chance for Liverpool from there. But, well, it's Roberto Firmino. He's always going to try and, create something out of nothing. He got the ball in a good spot there. And it's a lovely finish. We really... that was so bad from Pogba not getting the ball off Wijnaldum there. Ultimately, Firmino got there, and it's a beautiful finish from him. Past De Gea, no problem at all. 2-1, and Liverpool are back in it. Oh, chance for Naby Keita on the rebound. Firmino gets there, and he scored. And we've completely bottled our advantage. We were 2-0 up, cruising. Couple of chances for Liverpool, and they're back in it. That's how good they are. They're the champions of Europe for a reason, and, well, it's 2-2. What an annoying time to concede as well, just before the halftime whistle. Frustrating. We could actually have a chance here. Anthony Martial with the fake shot. Brilliant. Cut back inside. Rashford, no. Goes for goal. Oh, come on. It's blocked off by a couple of Liverpool players. And with that, it's half-time. It's been a cracking game of football so far. Chances at both ends. Goals at both ends. I mean, it's really frustrating that we just gave up our 2-0 advantage to Liverpool. But that's how good they are. The second half is going to be a tough battle. Marcus Rashford versus Virgil van Dijk, and he beats him for pace. Still Rashford. Rashford shoots. Oh, Alisson. Such a frustrating keeper to play against, man. Makes a big save there. The Brazilian keeping Liverpool in the game. Rashford now, and I see Paul Pogba, who's made a fantastic run. Still Pogba, big chance for him, and he's put it past the keeper. Paul Pogba scoring the goal that puts us into the lead against Liverpool, and he celebrates in style with Bruno and Sancho. Pogba makes it 3-2. Liverpool stunned. A run from, of course, deep. Pogba making a beautiful link-up play between, of course, Rashford and himself. And then the finish was lovely. 3-2 now, but the job isn't done yet because, of course, Liverpool just came back from a 2-goal deficit. We know they're capable of doing more. We've got to be defensively strong, but it's a good advantage to have. Klopp must be furious conceding just as the second half begins. Let's see what this game has to offer now. We've got the advantage, though. By the looks of it, Liverpool are committing way too many players forward. We can definitely cause havoc because of it, as here's Marcus Rashford. Tries to get past Virgil van Dijk, but it's never easy. Looks for Pogba now. Oh, I tried to slide this one to Martial, but of course Alisson did really well to get there. Could be a chance here for us. It's Marcus Rashford as the cross comes back in. Big chance for United, but Trent Alexander-Arnold doing some good defensive work. I would love to try and make it 4-2. That'd be a really nice cushion to have. Now it's Anthony Martial on the attack. Looking to get past Trent Alexander-Arnold. A couple of nice skill moves there from him. The Frenchman is still on the attack here. Goes for goal. Big save from Alisson. On the rebound, can we do something? Ball played back in. Bruno with a save. On the rebound, Bruno scores. He just cannot stop scoring as it's 4-2 against Liverpool. Jadon Sancho somehow kept the ball in play there and whipped in a fabulous cross for Bruno. First attempt saved, but then on the rebound it fell perfectly for Bruno, who just has a knack of scoring goals lately, and well, he scored another one. Sancho probably deserves an assist for that. Bruno scores. Manchester United lead 4-2 in the Carabao Cup final. Right now we're in the driving seat. It'd be a miracle if we actually end up losing the game now. Oh, I've given the ball away in stupid fashion to Mo Salah, but David here stepped up there, made a big save. I mean, that would have been a big mistake to make at this stage of the game. Would have given Liverpool a lot more of a chance. Milner whips the ball in. Could be a chance here for Fabinho, who goes for goal. My good God, the power behind that shot. Honestly, that was a rocket. Thankfully off target. Sancho looking to play this one in behind to Rashford. I think he's onside. Marcus Rashford to end the game. Goes for goal. It's beautiful from Rashford. 5-2 in the final of the Carabao Cup. Liverpool committing way too many players forward. The defensive line was so high. We took complete advantage of that. It was a lovely pass in behind to Rashford. And of course he got on the end of it, and then a beautiful finish to finish things off. Look at that. Sancho, I think, picking up an assist. I guess putting him on free roam has worked wonders for him. And well, he's just assisted Rashford. A wonderful goal from Marcus. Manchester United lead 5-2. The Carabao Cup is coming home. James Milner actually doing really well here. Gets past Marquinhos. Cross comes into Shaqiri. And well, Liverpool get themselves a goal back. It's still 5-3. We're still in the driving seat though. Is there a better way to win a trophy than beating Liverpool in a final? I very much doubt it. We've beaten them convincingly 5-3. It was a goal-scoring game, a goal fest. But ultimately, Manchester United come out on top as we take home the Carabao Cup. What a way to start this series, man. Our first trophy in the first season itself. Harry Maguire, as captain of Manchester United, is lifting his very first trophy for the club. Let's go. We've won the Carabao Cup. I'm so happy, man, we won the Carabao Cup, because I genuinely thought Liverpool were going to beat us, because when we last played them at Old Trafford, they dominated us. Yes, at Anfield we got the win somehow, but they're such a good team. But ultimately we were so clinical up front and we just got the job done. So happy about it. And well, there you go. Manchester United have won the Carabao Cup this season. Now, next episode is gonna be an exciting one. Look at our fixtures, man. We've got Wolves in the FA Cup, then City, then Spurs in the Premier League, and we've got games against Arsenal in the round of 16 of the Europa League sandwiched between them. So, I mean, some big games coming up. Our season is on the line, definitely in the next few episodes, so that should be fun. Season goals wise, this was a decent episode as Dan James picked up a couple of assists, which is nice to see. Rashford scored as well. He's on 24 goals for the season. Bruno, not many assists, but I'm confident with the way he's playing, we'll get the objectives done. Before we wrap up today's episode, time for you guys to make your vote count and vote for the Player of the Episode award. A couple of nominees as always, the first one being Bruno Fernandes. He was really dominant in this one with a lot of goals scored. And your second nominee is going to be Sancho, playing in a bit of a different role, a free roam role. He really dominated with a ton of assists, so it's between Sancho and Bruno. Click the I button on the top right of your screen to vote for either of them. And with that, we've wrapped up yet another episode of the Man United Career Mode series. And if you guys have enjoyed the video, drop a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll catch you guys next time for another episode of the Manchester United Career Mode series.